the ownership model. That works, control, not possession. Welcome back. I'm Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and this is The Debt as Binding Magic, the series. Today we're unpacking the kind of ownership that actually builds power, and it's not the kind you've been taught to chase. You've been told that ownership means possession, that to own something, you must legally hold it, possess it, and put your name on the deed. But real ownership is not about possession, it's about control. And once you understand this difference, you'll stop chasing things you don't need just to feel secure. Let's break this down. Possession is what the system promotes. It tells you that ownership means you must buy the house, buy the car, buy the land, sign the loan, carry the title. But what they don't tell you is that almost all of that is financed possession, meaning you don't own it, the lender does. You're not holding power. You're holding responsibility and often long-term risk. Now, let's flip the lens. Control is the true power position. When you have control over a resource, whether it's land, property, money, or time, you can use it, benefit from it, profit from it, and exit when needed. And you can do all of that without technically owning it in the legal sense. Example, if you lease a commercial space and build a profitable business from it, you're in control of that revenue flow, even if you don't own the building. If you rent a home in a city that aligns with your mission and keeps your overhead low, you're in control of your mobility and your budget, even if the mortgage isn't in your name. If you license someone else's digital product and sell it as an affiliate, you control income without owning the IP. That's what strategic ownership looks like. You control the outcome without carrying the full weight. So why is this distinction important? Because the traditional model of ownership is debt-heavy, time-consuming, and energetically binding. You spend years trying to own things, houses, cars, credentials, thinking it will make you secure. But what you've actually done is anchor your freedom to the terms of the system. Now you can't move unless you sell. You can't shift unless you refinance. You can't pivot unless you pay off what you possess. That's possession, but it's not power. Let's go deeper. Real ownership starts with control of your time. If you don't control your hours, your calendar, and your energy, you don't own your life, no matter what's in your name. If you have a house but no time, a business but no bandwidth, a brand but no autonomy, you are not wealthy, you are busy. Next, control of your income. This doesn't mean just having money, it means understanding where it comes from, how it flows, and how to adjust it without asking permission. If you can't increase your income without approval, you don't control it. If you can't decrease your expenses without collapse, you don't control your lifestyle. Then, control of your energy. Can you walk away from things that drain you, even if they're lucrative or impressive? Can you design your day in a way that honors your nervous system? Can you stop producing and still feel worthy? Because that is real energetic ownership, and most people never achieve it because they're too busy managing what they possess. Now let's talk application. You don't need to own a home to be secure. You need to control your cost of living, your monthly output, and your ability to leave when your season shifts. You don't need to own a car to move. You need access to transportation that doesn't drain your resources or trap you in insurance contracts and loan payments. You don't need to own every tool you use. You can lease, borrow, co-op, or share, and still produce results. Power doesn't come from stacking possessions. It comes from moving efficiently through systems without being tied to them. You don't need to own every platform your brand is on. You need to control your content, your message, and your audience's access to your value. You don't need to own Instagram. You need to use it wisely, redirect traffic, and store your value in places where it's safe. This is the new ownership model: lean, mobile, and sovereign. And if you want to live outside debt systems, you must start thinking this way. Stop measuring success by what's in your name. Start measuring it by what's in your command. Ask yourself, can I walk away without collapse? Can I change direction without approval? Can I access what I need without borrowing? If the answer is yes, you're already wealthy. If the answer is no, then start building control, not possessions. Welcome back. I'm Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and this is the Manifestation series, where we don't just talk about manifesting, we master it. Because let's be honest, manifestation has been watered down, reduced to vague quotes, mood boards, and empty promises. But you didn't come here to wish. You came here to build a reality that hits different. A reality that responds to your frequency, your language, your alignment, and your decision to stop playing small. This series is not fluff. It's physics, frequency, and fierce creative power. Inside the Manifestation series, you're going to learn how to collapse timelines, shift identities, and speak worlds into existence, just like the greatest minds in history. This isn't just about being positive. This is about being powerful. Here's what you unlock inside. Vision to reality, the vision board course. You've heard about vision boards, but you've never done them like this. This is a full energetic ritual, a precision-coded map for your subconscious, designed to bridge image, frequency, and strategy. It's not arts and crafts. It's blueprinting your future in visual form and turning it into matter. Time, quantum timelines, and why time isn't real. Manifestation doesn't take time. It takes alignment. In this module, I'll show you how time is just a mirror of energy and how to collapse timelines using choice, clarity, and vibration. Past, present, future, they're happening now. And when you know how to navigate time quantum style, you stop waiting and start receiving. Quantum jumping, instantly up level. Your next level life isn't years away. It's one decision away. In this training, you'll learn how to quantum jump, how to shift into a version of you that already has what you desire. This isn't fantasy. It's how high-performance creators, athletes, and spiritual masters leap beyond limits. Jump now. Land in power. Every word. The power of affirmations and spoken language. Words build worlds. In this course, I show you how to use affirmations like spell work, not just repeating empty mantras, but speaking with vibration, intention, and spiritual force. If you've ever felt like affirmations don't work, this will change everything. You'll learn to command your field, not just request from it. The greats, learning from the most exceptional minds in history. We're not the first to master this. In this legendary module, we decode the techniques, habits, and quantum genius of the world's most powerful manifestors, from ancient sages to modern icons. You'll learn how to think like the greats, move like the greats, and manifest like the greats. This isn't another feel-good series. This is a spiritual weapon, disguised as a manifestation course. It's made for leaders, cycle breakers, visionaries, and soul builders. You don't need another wish list. You need a system that teaches you how to bend reality. This is that system. So if you're ready to stop playing with potential and start creating results, welcome to your next level. The manifestation series is open now. You know what to do. Let's build what they said was impossible and make it inevitable.